You also found that there was no mechanism for your staff to express doubt or uncertainty, ambiguity. What did you do to change this, and what were some of those mechanisms that weren't allowing them to do that?
You got to start your questions with how. We're so used to, let's say a person comes up to you and says, I think we should turn left here. Are you sure? Will we be on time? The questions we tend to ask tend to be this binary, yes, no. Are you sure? Yes, no. And that doesn't invite probabilistic critical thinking. And it also is scary because people generally say, well, yes, because that's they fake it. They're never sure. Anything about the future is never sure. So it makes no sense. So we would say, how? So start with how. How sure are you? How likely it is it will be on time? Here's another one. Is it safe? That's a meaningless question. Is it safe? Like, how? What do you mean? No, it's not safe. Like, just getting in I get in a car, I drive. Is it safe? How would you answer the question? Like, it's mostly safe. So people either say yes, it's safe, or no, it's not safe. Either way, you don't learn anything. So we say, how safe is it? And people, like, we have a tool called Fist to 5. So we say, is it safe? Yes. Is it safe? Yes. Is it safe? Yes. Or no. We say, how safe is it? 0 to 5. 5 out of 5. Then one day people start going 4. I can detect that. If I say, is it safe, yes or no, it's really hard for someone to say, today we flipped from yes to no. But it's easy to say I flipped from 5 safe to 4 out of 5. Well, the team's tired, we have a new person, this is something we've never done before. So I think it's pretty well planned, but it's not quite as safe as normal. Now I notice that, right? You have to ask a question which makes it easy for you to detect the signal in the answer. And yes, no questions don't do that.
Sure. So how does this translate into the corporate world?
Yeah, you start, same deal. Hey, we're going to make an acquisition. We're going to start a new product line. So here's a typical meeting. So we've talked about it. We're gonna initiate this new product line. Are we all in? Like, that's meaningless. Oh, of course, yeah, sure, we're in. How about if there's an assumption? This is based on the following assumption, that 100,000 people will move to Southern Florida in the next 6 months. Okay, how likely is it that that assumption will come true? Now we can vote. Now I explore the outliers. That's the whole point of this. So if a whole bunch of people are voting 5s and 4s, I got one person on the team who votes a 1. I'm really curious about what that person sees that we don't see. We don't say, oh, let me explain why you're wrong. That's the normal response. I'm like, okay, I see John's got a different, Vishali's got a different opinion. Like, what do you see that we're not seeing?